Sorry, that was a really abrupt intro. Hello. Hi, everybody. How are you doing? Sorry, I'm in a really goofy mood today. So, I know you're used to having a TMV episode on Thursdays, but today you get a little something different. With Callie and Tyler being in London, the schedule was thrown off a little bit, but I'm really excited for that footage. They got to meet some of you out in London, and that's gonna be used in some future Mom's View episodes, so you guys stay tuned for that. I'm really excited to see how it turned out. But thank you for those of you that showed up and supported us. We just always love all of you guys that are so committed. I know some of you actually traveled a long distance to go and meet Tyler and Callie in London just so that you could be a part of the Mom's View, and I really appreciate that. And I really am anxious. Someday we will have a chance to go to London, the Mom's View, and the Shade Tars. We want to go to London too, but all in good time. It will come. But for today, I just felt inspired to maybe give my advice of the day. If you guys have been watching the Mom's View episodes, you know that I've been, I always talk about how much I've been reading lately and all my books, and I just love reading, and I'm such a nerd bookworm girl, and I love it. But it's true. I feel like I'm kind of in this, I don't know if you want to call it a midlife moment or a crisis or awakening or whatever you want to call it, but I do feel like I have been kind of changing my perspective on life altogether, and I am loving it because, just in a nutshell, I feel like there was this time in my life where I was just super stressed out and crazy, and I felt like I was just hustling, and I finally just kind of had a breakdown, not moment, but a segment of time where I just felt like I can't live like this. This is not who I really am. I'm not happy, and it's killing me, and it's, not a good idea. So I have really dived. So I kind of delve into reading and self-help and just kind of improving where my life was at. And so one of the pieces of advice that I have gained through this process, Shay and I went to a Tony Robbins event in Florida that was amazing. It was super different, something I had never expected before. I would recommend it to anybody who is interested and has the time or the money and the means to go. It is an excellent, amazing, life-changing experience. But among the things that I learned at that event was, okay, so there was a lot of things I learned, but one of the pieces of advice that I'm going to give you today, that looks really funny. Hi. Hello. All right, so I know you guys some of you were in school, some of you are starting new jobs or college or whatever. This is kind of fall time is sort of a transition phase, wouldn't you agree? There's a lot of changes happening in fall time. Typically, it is a transition period, changing schools, changing whatever. And so I was thinking about this today. The piece of advice that I want to give you guys during this transitory time in your life would be change your expectations to appreciation, and it will change your life. That is a quote from Tony Robbins that when he said it, I was like, oh, that makes so much sense. And you can apply it with anything in your life. You change your expectations of yourself, of your what you're expecting from yourself. You change your expectations of other people or your life situation or whatever it may be. If you change your expectations to appreciation, it really will transform your perspective and transform your life. Just for an example, waking up in the morning, sometimes you just wake up in the morning and all you do is think about all the stuff that you need to get done, maybe the stuff you haven't done, the stuff that you feel like, oh, I really need to do this, but I just don't have time. You change that expectations of yourself, focus on the one thing that you're going to do right then when you get out of bed, and be glad in that moment. Be grateful in that moment. Be grateful for the items around you. Be grateful for the experiences that you're excited to experience that day, or even if you're not excited about the experiences in that day. Maybe changing your attitude from oh, I'm dreading going to school, to, you know what, I really appreciate the fact that I have the opportunity to go to school. Changing one little moment of expectations to appreciation can really change your life. Even if you're going through something that is super, you do not want to be there, there are things around you or people around you that you can appreciate. There's moments, there's feelings that you can reach out and grab in and be grateful for. And that's what I'm going to challenge you to do today, is change your expectations to appreciation. Even just in this moment, even just today, with something that you've been dreading to do, try to apply that somewhere in your mind, in your life, and it will help you. So that's my advice today. I hope I helped you guys, and I want you to know that sincerely, I do love you. I do realize that you're all experiencing things in life that are hard, and I want to be here for you. So that's my advice. I love you guys. Stay tuned for the next episode of TMB, and we'll see you guys next time. I love you. Bye. That's it. Does that look better? It's all like funny, like, hey, Trick's in. Okay, sorry, I'm in a silly mood. Okay, does that look weird over my shoulder? I'll just move it. It looks a little cluttered in here. Yeah, whatever, who cares? Are you ready? Are you ready? Are you ready? Okay. Weird hair. Just do that. Okay.